Order, please. Tonight's entire case turns on a two-letter word. Not a doctored video, not a fabricated study, not a number pulled from thin air. A conjunction. The government said something this week that is, by its own terms, accurate, and it describes a reality that is very nearly the opposite of what you would picture hearing it. Both halves of that sentence are true at once, jury, and the hinge between them is the word or. The claim exactly as spoken. On July 24th, the Department of Homeland Security's Assistant Secretary, Lauren Bis, said this: nearly 70% of ICE arrests are of illegal aliens charged or convicted of a crime in the United States. Nearly 70%. Read as most people will read it, that sentence says the enforcement drive is scooping up criminals. Hold the sentence, jury. We are going to take it apart with tweezers, and every tool we use will belong to the government. Now, the other book, kept by the same agency, TRAC, which tracks ICE's own detention records, counted the people actually sitting in ICE detention on July 11th. 65,765 human beings. Of those, 46,436 have no criminal conviction at all. Look at the chart, jury. That is 70.6%. One government sentence says nearly 70% criminal. The government's own detention ledger says 70.6% convicted of nothing. So which one is lying? Neither. And that is the trick. Here is the reconciliation, and it is the whole case. A charge is an accusation. Somebody, somewhere, said you did a thing, and nothing about that claim has been tested. A conviction is a finding of guilt. Evidence, process, a verdict. Those are not two flavors of the same fact, jury. They are opposite ends of the entire justice system, and the word or welds them into a single statistic, so that a population can be called criminal on the strength of allegations alone. And we can measure exactly how much weight that little word is carrying, because the researcher Austin Kocher went into ICE's data and weighed it. Take the growth in ICE detention this fiscal year, 11,296 additional people. Of that growth, 72% had no criminal conviction, 20% had only pending charges, accusations awaiting a court, 8% jury, 8% had convictions. The accusations are not a rounding error inside that statistic. They are most of it. Cross-examination. And the defense has a real point that this court will state plainly, because precision is the whole business here. The two numbers count different things. The assistant secretary is describing arrests, the flow of people being taken in. TRAC is describing detention, the people in custody on a given day. Those are not identical populations, and this desk will not pretend one mathematically refutes the other. Fair. Now, hold that fairness up and look at what it leaves standing. The arrest statistic is offered to the public as a description of who is being taken, and when those same people are counted after they arrive, 7 in 10 have not been convicted of anything. So who needs that conjunction? The pace does. This enforcement drive is running at 1,400 to 1,600 arrests a day, and a number that large requires a public that believes the people being taken are dangerous. Nearly 70% criminal buys that belief. 70.6% convicted of nothing does not. The word or is not decoration in that sentence, jury. It is load-bearing. Remove it, and the justification for the scale comes down with it. And the cost is not abstract, because it has a head count. 46,436 people were in ICE detention on July 11th with no criminal conviction. Not acquitted, not pardoned, never convicted of anything at all. Some are waiting on accusations a court has not examined. Many will never be convicted of anything because an accusation is not evidence. Every one of them was described to the American public by a single conjunction in a single sentence as part of a criminal majority. The verdict: misleading. And elegantly so, because nobody had to lie. The claim is true the way a coin is round. Tilt it, and 7 in 10 of the people in those cells have never been convicted of anything. So when the next official statistic arrives welded together with the word or, do what this court did tonight. Pull the two halves apart and ask which one the sentence is renting its authority from. The difference between charged and convicted is not grammar, jury. It is 46,000 people. Court stands adjourned. I'm Madeline, and this is Pixel Politics.